Welcome back, and we will be finishing the notes. This will be examples 5 and 6. These may go a little bit quicker, I hope, as we kind of understand. I don't think this concept's as difficult as the others. I'll actually do the first ones on the big ideas page. I just think this is so much neater. I tend to like to do these by hand, but it's just so much neater to watch it on here. Excuse me. So we already found standard deviation. I apologize. Now we're looking at data transformation. All a data transformation is changing the set, but you change the entire set by something. It can be plus minus, it can be multiply, divide, but every number in the data set gets changed. Okay, and they all get changed by the same amount. So what they talk about in example 5 is pretty straightforward. We look at the same people we had from example 1, but we say everybody gets a raise. So everyone's going to get a 50-cent raise. We want to see how that's going to affect the data. So all we do is we add 50 cents to everyone. So when you look, the original data is here. Sorry, hopefully that can be seen. 1650 became 7. 875 became 925. 865 became 915. 910, 960, and so on. So we just added 50 cents to every part of the data set. Now you redo everything we did before, okay? And since I'm going to expect you guys to do it, you can watch me do it here because I'm going to expect you to do it. Watch how easy it is to do. 17 plus 9.25 plus 9.15. And if you get tired of watching me do this, I think you can click ahead. I wouldn't click too many times, though. Hopefully I start getting faster at this. Now, this is the thing. If you're doing on a red calculator, make sure you hit enter first, and then you want to hit divide by 8. So hopefully I did that right. And you see that I didn't want it to show the median already, but we are at $10.15 is our new mean. The median changed also. The median went up to 920, and I already accidentally clicked it, but all you'd want to do is put those numbers in ascending order and find the two middle numbers. And then in this one, you'd have to actually add them and divide. So, and then the mode you can see is 875. Now that occurs the most often. The range, 825. All you had to do to find the range was take 17 minus the smallest number, which is 875, and you would get your range. Standard deviation, take all of these numbers, go back to Desmos, and remember, it's standard dev p and then x, typically x sub 1, okay, for your standard deviation. Now, find the mean, median, mode, and standard deviation of the original set. You could do it from the original and then change it. This is just a lot easier just to change it. You can add 50 cents to the mean, median, mode after you're done, but most of the time you just rewrite the data set. We're just trying to get you to realize that changing the entire set by the same amount, adding or subtracting, changes the mean, median, and mode by the same amount. Now, when we look here, increasing by 10%, we're going to multiply by 1.1. Now, hopefully remember back to chapter 6, this is almost like a growth factor. We're increasing by 10%, so that's our growth rate is 10%. Our growth factor is 1.1. This stuff never goes away, guys. So now when you do that, you multiply all that stuff out, you get mean of 10.62, You would multiply all of the original data by 10% and get your new data set. And I apologize. I'm not really going to go through that too much. A lot of that is busy work. And I don't mean that by busy work. What I mean is stuff that you can get onto Zoom with me and ask me about. And to be honest, most of the time in math, a lot of busy work is how you figure it out. Just like running for cross country people. Running is busy work for me, but it makes them amazing athletes. Now, if we're going to look at example 6. Oh, they don't have example 6 on here. So, excuse me, that's a monitoring progress. I'll actually go back to that because I do want to go over that with you guys. So when you look at monitoring progress, if this ever uploads, I apologize. So find the mean, median, mode, range, and standard deviation of altitudes of the airplanes when each altitude increases by 1.5 miles. If none, write none, round your answer to the nearest hundredth if necessary. So we're going to see these originals. Now you're going to have to increase them all by 1.5. Just add 1.5 to all of these. Please don't let it bother you that they are in fraction mode. You can do this on Desmos, and you should be able to do it by fractions better now. But I know that's not everyone's strongest. But if you notice, it says round to the nearest hundredth. So when you do this on Desmos, please, please, please make sure that your answer comes out as a decimal. Okay? And that should really take you through the monitoring progress number 6. If you have any questions, please come see me during your allotted hours. Notice they've changed. They are posted on Schoology. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they've changed, and I've had to eliminate an hour on Monday, Wednesday, Friday because I needed to give it to my Math 3 class. So hopefully I will see you guys sometime this week. Thanks, guys.